Hello.
Hi, Gina.
Hi,
How
Donald.
are you?
I'm great, thank you. How are you?
And I'm great. And Dimitri, right?
Yes.
And you are?
Elena.
Elena and
Maria.
Maria. We are at the fabulous Nifty Nook. I heard a lot about you guys. These are your signature dishes. But what I really want to talk to you guys about today is what Nifty Nook is all about, how you got here, how you got started. Tell me a little bit of history about it.
I've been in the restaurant with my parents since I was 8. My parents always had restaurants. Golden Pizza, that's how we started. My dad had 7 restaurants at one time. And I was glued to his hip. So I was daddy's little girl, and I just stayed with him and learned everything about the restaurant. And that movie, My Big Fat Greek Wedding, was exactly my life with Dimitri. My dad, we met, and my dad's like, well, you got to come with us. So,
right.
yeah, so, we just started together, and eventually we now have 4 children. And all of us are in the restaurant business together.
Well, you guys have a beautiful family. I could see that. I see
Thank
you guys
you.
have a passion for this food. I'm so happy to be here today. And we are going to take some time and actually go in the kitchen and cook up some of this lovely dish.
Oh, yes.
Right? So give me an idea of what we have here. What is that?
This is our pork souvlaki dinner, and that's
Okay.
the chicken.
That's a chicken?
So everything's made homemade. Our salad dressing, the feta, which is goat feta, rice and roasted potatoes, which is our lemon potatoes,
Nice.
tzatziki, which is homemade.
And what do you have there?
The pimel beni with
And-
our home fries with fried onions in it.
Oh, yeah, yeah. And what do we have here?
Those are our signature pancakes, cinnamon roll pancakes. You
Now-
cannot find them anywhere
Now,
else.
you created this, right?
I created this myself.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. And what does the family do here? What do these guys do? How do they help you make this happen?
Oh, everything. From prepping, my husband preps everything. Doesn't stop all day when he gets in here, doesn't sit down for a minute. He'll be prepping, makes the, start of the day with the pancakes, the eggs, the hollandaise sauce, get the hollandaise sauce ready, the gravy.
Wow.
Gravy's made right from scratch. Like, it sits all day in a big pot, and and everything's over it. And he makes sure the orders, we're never short of anything. So the girls, Maria's out in the front. She, waitresses. Elena's in the back, cooking up a storm.
And the big guy here, he says a lot. Doesn't say, he says a lot.
Yes,
I'm
he
tired
does.
of him really talking so much. So I'm going to give you your final words, sir. So your final words today are, what would you say for people who want to look for great comfort food? You have some great dishes here. What would you say to them? What would you say? Why would they want to come back?
Everybody welcome,
Yes.
and to try our food.
Okay.
Thanks is special food, and it's good.
Now, I know in Greece we break dishes and stuff, but we're not going to do that today, right?
No.
Okay, all right. So let's go in the back and let's cook up some of this wonderful comfort food.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Let's go.
Okay, Gina, so give me a little history about these pancakes.
It's actually quite a funny story. I usually do my best cooking when I'm on a diet, and I was on a diet at that time. And we used to sell cinnamon buns packaged for the truck drivers. And I looked at them one day, and I said to my son who was working here, I said, I think we can make these into pancakes. And he's like, yeah, I think so. So we started Googling and playing around with the recipes, and we created it. It took a couple of times, but it's been about 3.5 years now, and I think they're a hit.
And they actually taste like cinnamon rolls.
Exactly. The way I explain it to a customer when they ask me, I'm like, it's a cinnamon bun coming out of the oven in a pancake, light and fluffy, and just melts in your mouth.
Oh, boy.
And honestly, you don't need, unless you're a sugar freak, by all means,
Yes.
add some syrup to it. But I always tell people, try it before you pour anything on it.
And how
they're
long have you had them on now? How long have they been on the menu?
about 3.5 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and they're our number one seller. Like, you come in here on any given day, and there's well, on the weekends, forget it. Every table will have them, and as
Really?
soon as you walk in, you can smell the food cooking, but you get a whiff of cinnamon.
So this is your signature dish.
This is our signature dish.
Okay, excellent. And how is it coming along? How are we doing?
Almost ready.
We're almost ready.
Yeah.
So what do we put on top of this now? I know it's already delicious.
Oh,
and-
we're not
and
done yet. You
We're
know?
not done yet. There's
No.
more. Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
It's a cinnamon bun, just not the top, right?
No.
Yeah,
So what else goes in here?
well, we make our own cinnamon batch, so that everything is made right from scratch.
Okay.
The pancakes are ours. We make them right from scratch. The cinnamon that goes in it with brown sugar and all that. I can't tell you all the ingredients, but
That's
I'll tell
okay.
you. We make it all from scratch, and then the cream cheese icing.
Cream cheese
Cream,
icing.
cream cheese icing goes right
Wow.
on top.
You go all out, eh?
We-
You don't
and-
play around.
No, and everything is brand name. Nothing is like no name and stuff like that. We've tried it, and we're like, no.
Okay.
We use everything is top of the line here. We everything from our pancakes to cinnamon, pea meal, home fries, everything. We don't cheat out on anybody's meals.
I can see you have a passion for cooking.
Oh, I love it.
It's very inspirational, and you know, as a customer, we appreciate it.
Thank you.
Especially
Well, I want people to appreciate it, but I want people to be happy. Like, I love seeing an empty plate. And I want to see that smile. Oh yeah, I loved it. You know, like if there's something wrong, I can read their eyes. I'm an eye person, so I'm just like, okay, was there something wrong? Let me get you something else. It's the way I was brought up.
Mhm.
You know, I started when I was 8 in the restaurant business. And my dad always said, I'm not going to teach you. You're going to learn.
Exactly.
You know, and the same with my kids. I don't have to teach you anything. You just have to look and learn.
You have to have a passion for this.
That's
There's
it.
definitely a passion. There's an
Yeah.
art to cooking. You got to really love it. It can get a little insane at times, but
Yes.
there you go again.
Yeah. And people have to appreciate. Like, I need people to know that everything we do is cooked to order. Nothing is pre-made here.
Oh,
We
okay.
don't pre-make anything the day before, 2 days before. Nothing's in the freezer. Nothing. That morning, you come in, you order your bacon and eggs. That's when everything's gonna go on.
Really? So I can.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I can come first thing in the morning, and this will be ready to go.
Yeah.
Female Benedict.
Yes. It's
Okay.
another one of our very popular breakfast dishes.
And for those breakfast connoisseurs who don't know what a Benedict is, you want to tell us what it is?
The hollandaise sauce. It's
Okay.
homemade hollandaise sauce. My husband makes it. He's got his own way of making it. Believe it or not, I don't
don't know
touch
how to
it.
do it. Oh,
No, I
really?
don't touch it. No. My son Frank and my husband and my son Chris and my husband Dimitri do it. So we also put some grilled onions in our potatoes,
Oh, nice. Caramel.
caramelized them
Nice.
for fryer. We use Spanish onions. A lot of people, when I mention, would you like fried onions in your potatoes? When I go take their order, they're like, oh gosh, no. And I go, okay, let me explain to you.
Why
Our-
you should have it,
yes.
right?
We do not use cooking onions. We use Spanish onions. Spanish onions, when you caramelize them, become sweet. And when you put them on the potato, when you use a good grained potato, and we use potatoes from Alliston, Shelburne. We try and
Surrounding
do
area?
local, yes,
Very
always
good,
local.
Very good.
Or Reed's farm here, further over, they have excellent service as well. So they just become sweeter
Okay.
and no stink in your mouth. So a lot of the guys are like, oh gosh, it's too early
So I
for
can still
onion.
kiss my wife after I have these potatoes.
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely.
I'm gonna keep you to that.
Oh yeah, you better. She can thank me after.
Oh, she can thank you after. Okay. Well, when I bring her those pancakes, she's gonna thank me a lot. Now, how many of these do you think you cook a day?
Oh my goodness. I could say just for me on my orders a day on, let's say on a week, during the week I would say, because it's a little bit different than on the weekend,
Yeah.
I would say maybe 25, 30.
Really?
Yeah, and then on the weekends, I would say close to a couple hundred or more.
Wow.
Yeah, it is
One of your
very,
signature items?
yes.
Okay.
It's very popular. The onions, we started off doing 50 pounds of onions per week, and now we're up to 250 pounds of onions per week. Per week.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh, and your eggs are ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Can I get the strainer for the eggs, please?
How long are these eggs in? Like 2 minutes?
Yeah, you want them soft,
Soft,
right?
right?
Yeah, and I always ask customers, and it surprises me that they say, I've never been asked that question before. I'm like,
Oh,
would you like them
really?
soft or medium?
Because you want them to run a little bit, don't you?
You want them to run a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so now that we've added the sauce to this,
Yes.
we are doing the taste test. The hardest part of my job again.
Again. I'm sorry.
So I'm gonna have to do this. I'm gonna have to try it.
Can you please?
I know you're forcing me, you're twisting my arm, but I'm gonna do this. I'm
No,
going in.
Sorry. It's cold outside, so you gotta, just,
Okay, so I'm pretty good at this now.
You want me to hold the microphone
Can you?
for you? I can hold it
do
for
that?
you,
Can
yeah.
do it? How does it feel to have the mic in your hand now?
Yeah.
Actually, this is one of my favorite meals. It really, really is. And usually when I go away, this is one of the things
Do you like
I order.
hot sauce?
I'm not, I do and I don't. Even though I'm from the Caribbean, I really don't like things too hot.
No,
so-
yes.
Yeah. That sauce is really, really good.
You can thank my husband. He worked today. He made it today. Dimitri.
Dimitri, bon appetit. Okay, Gina, so what are we doing now?
Souvlaki dinner. We have the option of pork or chicken.
Okay.
And we do it with rice and roasted potatoes. My roasted potatoes are lemon roasted potatoes, all made from scratch. And the rice.
This is another one of your signature dishes?
Yes.
Okay.
So a lot of people ask, especially in town where they can get Greek food, this is Greek authentic.
Okay, what makes this authentic? Okay, like the rice, for
The
example.
rice, well, the seasoning we put in.
Okay.
Right? The seasonings we put into how we make it. It's not spicy.
Okay.
And honestly, it's just melt in your mouth. The potatoes, lots of oregano, garlic, lemon, and I make them myself with my kids. Like, Mom, you make this. If they're going to a party or something, they need Mom, can you make the potatoes, please?
Gina, when are you not cooking? When do you get a break? When do you just sit back, relax? What do you do when you're not cooking?
Probably doing laundry or running around for the restaurant. Yeah, we're always doing something.
Something.
You know what? We bought a house that has a big kitchen because we just love to be in the kitchen, all of
Nice.
us. I have 4 children and my husband, and there's always somebody over, friends or whatever, and my door's open to everybody, and that's what I tell them.
Thank you. I'll be there.
No problem, anytime.
So what are we doing now? We've done a pre-done Greek salad
Yeah.
already, and that's what it looks
And
like.
yes, and that's the chicken.
That's
If
a
you wanna
chicken.
try
Let's
it,
do it with
yeah.
the beef. Okay. Okay, guys. So thank you very much for this. This is our last edition of Comfort Food, our latest edition of Comfort Food. So in the spirit of the Greek tradition, let's stand up and say, Opa! Thank you.